Now we're going to shift gears just a little bit and consider the existence of God from a teleological viewpoint. That is, we're going to explore some of the implications of teleology, the explanation of phenomena such as biological processes by the purpose they serve, or the reason or goal or usefulness that they achieve. After stating that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, Genesis 1:1, the Bible goes on to say, "And the earth was formless and void, and darkness was over the surface of the deep," Genesis 1:2. Question: why is this not still the case? I mean, if the earth and the universe it inhabits was still just one great formless void today, just sort of a giant blob of unidentifiable, gooey, inorganic substance, it could be said that there is no God, just stuff. But the very moment any discernible measure of purpose or meaning or intention resulting in design creeps into the picture, everything changes. When I study the structure of a simple flowering plant, its petals, stems, leaves, and the veins that run through them, I am astounded by the elegance and the beauty of its design, and the gig's up. I know right there that there has to be a designer simply because I see the various parts of a flower and I recognize their purpose and usefulness to the flower's design. That's teleology. When I turn on my computer, lame as it is, I know that I have at my fingertips an incredible feat of human engineering. Years of scientific research, trial and error, and sophisticated conceptual design makes possible this incredible device by which I'm able to communicate with the whole world. Who would ever suggest that this tiny plastic box full of wires and silicon chips, pulsing with electromagnetic energy, and the sophisticated programs that run it, are the product of accidental, unorchestrated, natural processes? No, of course not. There is a reason, a purpose, an intended goal, or functionality for each and every part in that machine. That's an example of teleology. Now consider the fact that the world's greatest computer, the human brain, in fact all of life, is infinitely more sophisticated than my computer, or any machine, the exponential development of AI not excluded. The fact is, every design that reflects a purpose, no matter how concrete or abstract that purpose may appear, requires the presence of an intentional designer. As my friend and colleague Bill Smith, 2012, notes, not only does an intelligent design require a designer, but the more complex the design, the more intelligent the designer. For example, birds build nests, but you won't see them reconstructing the Eiffel Tower or building a high-rise office building. Beavers build dams, but it's not likely you'll see them building something as sophisticated as the Hoover Dam. These complicated designs require intelligent designers. Left alone, less intelligent creators produce less intelligent creations. Life, as we know it in this present universe, depends upon three things: matter, energy, and the teleology, intelligence, purpose, intention, or direction that guides that energy, matter, and all living things. Dr. Michael Egnor, 2011, a professor and vice chairman of neurosurgery at the State University of New York in Stony Brook, discusses the vital role that teleology plays in creating and sustaining life, saying, "Up to modern times, people have tended to understand teleology in one of two ways: intrinsic teleology and extrinsic teleology. Intrinsic teleology is the classic Aristotelian Thomist teleology, an inherent tendency for directedness in each thing. Extrinsic teleology is the view that directedness is imposed on a thing from without. Extrinsic teleology often invokes complexity as evidence. So design in life is obvious, and there exists several thousand years of deepest thinking applied to understanding the nature of this design. The use of teleological language in biology isn't legitimate, it's indispensable. The heart pumps. Flagella are for locomotion. Biology is teleology and obviously manifests purpose. Parts of living things are for something: circulation, locomotion, excretion, etc. So, in this lesson, we have defined teleology, the reason or purpose or functional intention for something to exist. We've also set forth the teleological argument for the existence of God, that when we see evidence of intention and purpose in design, we know that there must be an intentional and purposeful designer. In our next video lesson, we'll look a little bit deeper into the teleological argument and what various scientists have to say about it.